Hey Starshine, how are you? I'm TK, and today I will play more of Tangle Tower. In the last part, we got a lot of information out of Fifi that led us to be able to suss out 3 different people, including Fifi. But I want to go suss out Flora, because she hasn't talked to us! Talk!
So, this painting, specifically that knife in Flora's hand.
Yeah, it's creepy. But we didn't find a knife anywhere in the room. So what's going on?
Speak, Flora, speak. The knife was taken by the murderer. The knife is still in this room. It's not a knife.
It's not a knife.
What is it?
We need a clue to compare with the painting. Something to explain what that knife shape actually is.
Okay. Is it actually the trowel? Is it the trowel? But why was she holding it?
That kinda makes sense. But no.
Oh.
That's not it.
No. Shoot.
We'll get to that in a minute.
We'll get to that in a minute. Oh, no. Do I not have the clue that I need?
We'll get to that in a minute.
We'll get to that in a minute. Do I not have the clue that I need? Because, is it the paintbrush? Oh, do I not have it?
That's not it.
Crap, no, I don't have the thing. I don't think I have it. Because I can't imagine any of these things. Is it the feather of an ink dip? It's the feather of an ink dip! I need to find the feather. Okay, how do I... Whoops. How do I get out of here because I don't have it?
That's not it.
Wait, what do I do if I can't figure it out? If I don't have the clue, because I don't have the clue. What do I do? Can I give up? How do I give up?
That's not it.
I honestly don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
That's not it. That kinda makes sense. That's not it.
Okay, I honestly don't know what to do. I'm gonna restart the game because I think I soft-locked myself. That's not fair, though. They should allow you to be able to, you know... get... I don't know... get out of there. Otherwise you're going to be able to soft lock yourself, which is no good. Okay, so we're not talking to her because we got to find the feather. Now I'm curious where the feather is. Is it here? I need to find this feather. Is that the feather?
My little writing desk.
There's nothing written in the book.
There's got to be a feather somewhere, but where would it be? Where would the feather be? Because it's definitely a feather, right? Now, where would the feather be? Is it in this room? Where would the feather be? Wait. Wait. Let me try this again.
So, this painting. Specifically.
Yeah, so what's going on?
It's not a knife. We need a clue to something to explain. Let's take a closer look.
There we go. I'm silly. I'm silly. I'm silly. The painted knife is actually just a feather from an ink tip bird.
The painted knife is actually just a feather from an ink tip bird.
It's definitely the right shape, but the book's not in color. The thing Flora's holding in the painting is red and white, specifically. Is there anything to suggest that the ink dip bird is red and white too?
Yes. Yes, we do. We got it. This.
This little thing? I don't understand why Felix would make a model of this bird as part of a gift for Flora.
She really likes
and come to
it.
think of it, why would Flora be holding a feather in the painting anyway?
She likes them. Okay. It's Penny's pet, so she kept it. It's part of Fifi's experience was Flora's pet, so she kept it. Attacked Flora, so betrayed. The ink dip bird was Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather to remember it by.
The ink dip bird was Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather to remember it by.
That makes
She kept
sense.
the bird as a pet, and it died.
Aww.
Maybe it flew away.
That's the loss that has caused her
Flora
to go
spends all
silent.
her time staring out the window.
Either way, she kept the feather. I think it was pretty important to her.
Yeah.
All right. So she was holding the feather while Freya was painting her. But where is it now? You'd think she'd keep it somewhere close by.
Yeah.
In the
I think
egg.
she does.
In the
Normally,
egg.
This is where Flora usually keeps her feather.
That we opened it. It's empty.
Mm-hmm. Completely empty.
Flora.
She's pointing at something in the corner of the room.
It's just a pile of books. They're not... Wait. There's something tucked inside this one.
Aww, drawings of Flora and a small bird. There's a handwritten message on the back. These are for you, love, Freya. Aww. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, okay. Now we talk to Felix. We got your suspicion.
So, about this paint we found in your room.
Nothing suspicious about it. I used it to paint, obviously. A totally normal thing to do.
We never said it was suspicious.
What exactly are you accusing me of?
It's not your paint pot. It's not the right color. It's the wrong lid. It's not your.
It's not your paint pot. Did you take it from somewhere else?
It's Freya's.
What on earth?
It's Freya's.
It's definitely mine. I even have proof. Look, the lid matches the ones on all my other paint pots. End of discussion.
That's not the end of the discussion.
We need a clue to compare with Felix's red paint. Something to prove who it actually belongs to.
Let me check the paint. Well, yeah, the paint's not the lid's not on, so you can't say for sure.
Let's take a closer look at this.
Look at the bottle. The bottle's different. The bottle's different. This bottle is different, but this bottle is the same as these ones. Full of was broken by, was stolen and replaced with. Is exactly the same. Was used to paint. Wait. It's full of was broken by. Was stolen and replaced with Felix red paint pot. It was this murder under broken by Felix, but Freya noticed what had happened. The lids were swapped to hide it.
Freya's red paint pot was stolen and replaced with Felix's red paint pot, but the lids were swapped to hide it.
That red paint is from Freya's supplies, not yours. Swapping the lids doesn't hide what you did.
Why are you bothering me about paint anyway?
Tell me
None of this
more.
is connected to your murder.
Tell me. Yes, it is. Tell me more. This red paint pot has been empty of all. Was somehow filled with. Contains no. Okay, was somehow filled with blood and emptied out into the floor after Freya used it to me. By Freya several weeks ago, and then locked away before Freya used it.
This red paint pot was somehow filled with blood before Freya used it to paint Flora.
Oh, That's definitely something.
Yeah.
Right. Fine. Here's the story. I was busy working on a project when I suddenly realized I had run out of red paint. There was a certain amount of time pressure, so I politely asked Freya if I could borrow hers. Just for a little while, you know. Perfectly reasonable request.
But she said no.
I tried to explain why I needed it, but she didn't seem to care. So, well,
You stole it.
Freya's red paint pot and swapped it with my own empty one.
You went into her room?
Not my proudest moment, but it's just paint. I didn't touch anything else.
And the paint pot you left behind was definitely empty?
Quite. I have absolutely no idea how it got blood in it.
Yeah.
If that's what you're asking.
Why were you in such a hurry to get a hold of
Yeah.
red paint anyway?
I was trying to finish this in time for Flora's birthday. I needed red to paint the final details.
Could you not have just used a different color?
Out of the question. It had to be red and white.
If you managed to finish it, why haven't you given it to Flora yet?
Well, I decided against it in the end. After what happened, seemed a bit insensitive.
Okay, but how did it get blood in it? Alright, Fifi, you're up next. We got some suspicion on you.
Is this your diary, Fifi? We found it in your bedroom.
Of course it is mine. Ridiculous question.
Why is it locked up like that?
You seriously require an explanation. Very well. A fairly common concept, the so-called secret diary, is favored in particular by girls between the ages of 10
So, there are secrets written in here?
and this particular diary is unused.
It doesn't look unused.
Yeah. It's not diary. All it's Fifi's diary. She has written it. It's someone else. No, it's Fifi's. Wait. Maybe it is because it's got a star on it. It's not pink though, but it's got a star in it, like Poppy had like the cute little star thing on her cassette tape, but
It's Fifi's diary, and she has written in it.
I'm not sure about that.
Me neither.
oh,
This particular diary is unused.
It
oh,
doesn't look unused.
okay, so it is someone else's.
It's somebody else's diary.
How could you arrive at that conclusion? It is kept in my bedroom. It is mine.
We need a clue to compare with the diary. Something to prove who the original owner was.
Okay, so my guess is this.
That's not it.
Oh. Okay, let me look. Okay, I don't know. Shoot, I don't know. Wait! Oh! It's Freya's!
Let's
Freya's
take a
holding
closer
it!
Look at this.
This blue book is the same thing as the secret diary, which belongs to Freya.
This blue book is the same thing as the secret diary, which proves it belongs
But a
to
lock
Freya.
was added to it.
You were hiding Freya's diary in your room, and you kept it locked, too.
Why would I do either of these things?
Was always suspicious. Destroyed. Thought there wasn't. Didn't want anyone to see. Didn't want anyone to see the personal secrets within Freya's diary.
Didn't want anyone to see personal secrets within Freya's diary. Almost. Maybe.
Oh,
just-
maybe it's Fifi didn't want?
Fifi didn't want anyone to see
Okay.
personal secrets within Freya's diary.
Is this true, Fifi?
I know Freya was your friend, but if you're trying to hide something,
You did not know Freya, so this might be difficult to understand. She did her own thing, in her own way. By concealing Freya's written accounts, it is simply my intention to preserve her innocence.
Innocence?
Excuse
might be
me?
easier if you just let us read the diary, Fifi.
Very well. I will open it. However, as you read it, please remember, Freya was the most kind and the most wise person I have ever known.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, Fifi unlocked the
Oh my
diary.
gosh, what's in it? What's in it?
Finally. What's in there?
It's back in the flesh this time. Was it me? Did I let it out? Maybe I should rip up that painting. Soul Bearer Works. Impressive little thing. I have 2 now. Need 2 more. Found my way into the middle. Surprisingly simple compared to the harp. I saw them all 5. Eyes blacked out. Despite everything, I still have a promise to keep. I'll do my best she could do with a little company. What? Okay, what does this mean? Okay, some painting's coming to life. What? Soul Bearer? She has 2, needs 2 more. She's talking about the harp. Found my way into the middle. Surprisingly simple compared to the harp. So the harp, she knew how to do the harp thing. All 5 eyes blacked out. What? I'll do my best. Okay. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but probably need to ask people about it or something. So we got all the sus. All the sus people. Let's go to Hawkshaw now. We need to talk.
Quite the stoic statue, isn't she? I can only dream of being as cold and indifferent as Flora Feather.
You think she's hiding something?
Perhaps. She has some strange habits. I heard she barely sleeps. An hour here or there, sporadically. Spends the rest of her time staring up at the sky.
I should ask Freya first.
Is of great interest to me.
No,
I
she's
perceive her to be
dead.
the most intelligent individual here at Tangle Tower. Within a day, she had identified for whom I was working and for what I was searching. I didn't know how she did it. I was impressed. I regret that I did not question her more thoroughly when I had the opportunity.
You couldn't have known she was about to be killed, though.
I have only myself to blame for failing to perceive the signs.
What signs?
I do not wish to do your job for you, Detective.
Excuse me. Excuse me. This is all about you helping me out here. Come
Did you
on.
get anything useful out of him?
Not sure. What about you?
Nothing worth committing to paper.
I think he knows more than he lets on.
Probably. But talking with him is so tedious. Considerably intelligent, and her powers of observation are enviable. But she has no ambition. No focus.
In her defense, she's still a teenager.
Barely. 314 cases solved.
300?
And 14.
And 14. I love Grimoire's reaction.
I'll say this. He's well suited to physical labor.
That's a nice way to put it.
Fitz spends most of his time alone in the greenhouse. But I heard he's been breeding experimental flowers. In secret.
Whoa, scandal.
I just wonder if he's getting restless.
What does that mean?
Professor Pointer's a respectable astronomer. Keeps himself to himself. What?
We're just surprised.
That was the most polite you've been about anyone.
I find her rather embarrassing. Little more than a spoiled child.
Penny must be at least 25.
27. Just makes it worse.
Yeah.
Poppy has remarkable musical talent. She could be famous, wealthy even, if she wanted to.
She'd probably have to leave Tangle Tower first.
Quite.
Alright, well, you didn't really help much there.
Tangle Tower. No idea why they insist on calling it that. It's not even a tower. It's little more than a pair of turrets stuck on either side of a mansion.
Have you searched the whole place?
I believe so. Why?
He wants to know if you found any secret rooms.
Huh. I'm afraid the residents of Tangle Tower are far too ordinary for anything like that. I was disappointed too.
Well, at least she admits it.
You truly consider this a case file?
What's wrong with it?
No organization, no system.
That's my style. I like seeing everything laid out at once.
Me?
That helps me think.
How quaint.
Oh, shut up. That's how I
Have
am.
you deciphered the meaning of those 4 symbols on the harp?
No.
We're working on it.
That's a no then. Where'd you dig that up?
It wasn't buried. It was underwater.
Someone trying to conceal evidence, perhaps? Conveniently left anonymous. It's useless until you can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
No?
No.
No. Wow.
Makes quite an impression, doesn't it? Although I can't imagine why she painted Flora wielding a knife.
It's a feather.
You didn't see a knife anywhere in Flora's room, did you?
I did not. I conclude whatever stabbed Freya must have been brought into the room from outside. Unless, of course, it was the painting itself.
Surely you don't believe in that kind of thing.
A detective's job is to examine every avenue of thinking.
Don't feed into Grimoire's crazy ideas.
I've got it open. I'm impressed. I managed it myself yesterday. I thought Flora might be hiding something in there.
Hiding the
Was
what?
empty yesterday too.
It was. Perhaps it's always been empty. A somewhat cumbersome device, and an altogether inefficient way to listen to music.
What kind of music do you like, Hawkshaw?
I like anything.
What a cop-out.
I believe that was in Flora's room yesterday, but it was not cracked when I saw it last.
Yep. It cracked during the time of the crime.
The paint is still wet.
Yeah, well, we know Freya was in the middle of painting when she was killed.
Do you know that? How? Because you were told? Paints?
Yep.
I'm blood.
Paints.
Mm-hmm.
People here are surprisingly materialistic, considering how sheltered they are.
Materialistic?
Growing this fruit simply because it produces a gemstone-like material. For what possible purpose, other than financial gain?
You're speculating.
What would you do, Grimoire, if you could grow valuable stone straight from the earth? This is a potential murder weapon, is it not?
I don't know. I don't think the murderer would leave the murder weapon just lying around.
I think you'd be surprised as to what people leave lying around.
I mean, not wrong.
This belongs to you, Hawkshaw?
Correct.
No.
What is it?
It's my handheld microscope for up-close investigation work.
What do you magnify with it?
Trace particles.
That's
dust,
right. I did
oil,
find it in
clothing fibers.
the clock
Have you used it
thing,
here at Tangle
right?
Tower?
I have. I used it to examine the greenhouse only 2 days ago.
What were you looking for?
That is between myself and my client. A book from the library. One of hundreds, no doubt. What makes this one special?
It's about birds.
Yes, I see that. A diary. Have you read it?
Not yet.
Yes. Yes.
Locked.
No.
And
We
you
read it.
haven't attempted to force it open?
That would be cheating.
Hawkshaw is like, what is this idiot?
I admit, it's powerful. Freya was a talented young woman.
Someone even liked it enough to take a photo of it.
Now, we don't know why they took the photograph, do we? Perhaps they just wanted it for reference.
Yeah, there's like tape and lines on it, like it was up on a big board and people were like connecting something. I don't know.
Photograph of Freya. Could be important.
Yes, it is.
When did Freya draw the picture of you, Hawkshaw?
I didn't model for her, if that's what you're asking. She must have done it without my permission.
Could just be from memory. It's not quite as detailed as the others anyway.
That's fair.
These figurines remind me of a case I once solved involving a possessed doll. Turned out to be a bit of a smokescreen, as these things often do.
Your life sounds fun. Or why don't we ever have fun adventures like that?
Are we not having a fun adventure right at this very moment?
He's like, wait. What about right now? Are you not having fun?
I'd tell him not to quit his day job. But he hasn't got one, has he?
Oh, woof.
Some breed of amphibious humanoid. Potentially bipedal. Although none of the statues show the creature's feet.
I guess we'll never know.
Who's that?
Not sure. It doesn't
Aw,
really look
Hawkshaw
like
couldn't
anyone
work
we've
it
met so
out.
far.
Strange. Is that a clue?
Don't know.
We're better than you,
It wasn't
Hawkshaw.
important enough to be framed, though.
I framed my law degree, doesn't make it a clue.
Same. Yeah.
Grandma!
3 birds, 1 cage. What makes them worth keeping cooped up, I wonder? Would they not be happier flying free?
But then they might fly away from Tangle Tower entirely.
I wonder if they would.
I wonder if they represent the three girls who Poppy, Freya, and Fifi who all talked about moving away from Tangle Tower. I wonder if it represents them.
You consider that important evidence, do you?
Oh, wow.
These people really are ridiculous, aren't they?
Oh, that's all you have to say.
Where did you find this?
Do you have any theories about where this might have been?
Or who might have had it.
I have several theories, but they are my theories, and I'm not going to share them.
Well,
Does Flora still own that bird? Do you know?
Don't think so. The drawings are from a few years ago.
I see.
all right. Can't suss her out. I thought maybe we would suss her out about the golden beetle, but looks like not. And so I think on that note, I'm going to stop here. We'll go back to investigating everybody in the next part. But on that note, remember to shine your light in every world. Bye!